In the August 2013 Ensign, there was an article titled "No Corrupt Communication." Now, the title for this comes from the book of Ephesians, where the Apostle Paul is speaking to the Ephesians. He's written a letter to them. He's talking about we should be of one faith, one body. This is one church. We should be working together. We should be united. This famous scripture here, pretty well known. One Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father of all, who is above all and through all and in you all. So we should be united in this way. And one way that we can do that is to let, in verse 29, he says, "Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers." Now, so if something is corrupt, it's something that breaks down. It destroys other things. It shares a common root here, you'll notice, with rupture. You know what a rupture is. It's a tearing apart of things. So corrupt communication is something that tears things apart. It destroys things. It tears things down. But edifying communication is that which builds up. To edify is to build something. So we should let edifying communication rather proceed out of our mouths, because as we do, it ministers grace to other people. Now, we should be concerned about what we say to others, but we should also be concerned about how we say it. Tone of voice, etc., etc. These things are extremely important when we're communicating with others. We should be careful that the form and the content of our communication, that they lift and they build others, because that's one way that we can minister grace unto the hearers. Now, the illustrations in this article are extremely telling, I think, of what communication can do for people. This is one depicting sarcasm. That it's a tearing of the flesh. Sarcasm comes from a word that means the tearing of the flesh, like dogs. So when we are sarcastic, when we insult others, it tears them down. But when we speak well, when we say words like "I love you," things like that, it can raise people up. It gives them grace. It enables them to be able to live better lives and to be happier. Just these illustrations, I think, are very telling of what communication, of what edifying communication can do for other people. They can lift, they can raise, they can build community. I think that's an extremely important thing to keep in mind.